Last time on Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. We're gonna beef up my gadgets, take him to a whole nother level. This is gonna be tough.
Nope.
The future's for the birds. At this moment, you're the strongest man in the whole damn world. I am Guy Amon of the Amon clan. Man, this guy's annoying. His stupid healing aura. I see the end of the journey. I got him! Oh my god! Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. So, the Colosseum's all done. Completely finished. The Akame Network, all the requests except for the Golden Balls one are done, and I have all the Golden Balls. I was able to find them all. So now we're going to talk to Akame to finally finish that up.
Excuse me.
Remember the request to get some balls? I finally found 7.
Oh, you're a saint.
Yo, you never fail, do you, Kiryu? I don't know, 7 must have been pretty nutty, huh?
Yeah.
Got a little hairy, but nothing I can't handle. Beautiful. Would you mind taking him to the requester, Shensan? He should be in the back alley of the East Sotenburi Street.
No problem.
Hey, don't forget, you're supposedly getting a wish.
Yeah.
Back alley, East Sotenburi, huh? Got it. Should head over there. There he is.
Hey.
You, Shensan, heard you needed some balls. Verily, 'tis I, Shen, seeker of balls! Be you, Kiryu. How'd you know? Knowledge like balls cannot escape my grasp. Speaking of, have you a set of something you wish to show me? Yeah, take a look. Oh, well, these are nice, but not exactly the... No, never mind. Indeed, balls, genuine balls, unmistakably. These are outstanding balls, Kiryu. Now then, such a set is certainly worthy of a wish. Seriously, I can really make one? You may. Riches, good health, carnal indulgence. It matters not to me. Now, Kiryu, speak thy wish. I wish for... I want the normal, peaceful life I once had. Endless riches. Sexy panties! Sexy panties, huh? Panties that'd be pretty tricky. Sorry. Yeah, that's gotta be a no. What? Really? You can just refuse? So I grant you a wish, not any wish. You think this is an anime or something? I'm not a god, I'm just an old man gathering up his balls. Oh, of course. Look, I can't get you sexy panties, but why don't I give you these here instead? Shen's panties. Interesting. No, you can keep those to yourself. There's no need to be polite. They are yours. I do appreciate you showing an old man due respect, though. Now I must bid you farewell. The day should come when your thirst for balls beckons you once more to scour our world in their pursuit. Let us meet again. Balls away! Balls out! Who was that guy? Well, that's done. Looks like they'd fetch quite a sum if I sold them. Okay, so they're not like the golden undies that I had. I just have to sell them. Okay, well, should have wished for endless riches then. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, I didn't get the Akame Network up as high as I thought it would go. I guess I would have to do all of the other ones to get that up to the top. That's a long time I don't really want to spend. I don't know if I get anything for completing the Akame Network. Plus, I'm already, like, super strong. Like, I don't know if I pointed this out. I maxed out all of my abilities. So, yeah. I think it's finally time we continue with the actual story of the game, because apparently we're, you know, fairly close to the end. Like, not exactly, but, yeah, there's apparently only 5 chapters, and we're at the end of chapter 4, so Apparently there's only one more chapter after this. Alright, we're finally going to rest and face Nishitani. Supposed to meet the Kijin clan's captain at the golf center. Alright, let's do it. Ooh.
A Kijin clan welcoming party, huh? I was told your captain would be meeting me here.
Captain? Well, that'd be me. And you see, while this is hello, it'll also be goodbye.
So that's Nishitani's command, huh? What, is he too busy to come see to things himself?
Even if that was his wish, we can't allow him to do that. That man's an Omi Alliance officer, you know. Taking you on will be much too dangerous now. Ain't that right, Kazuma Kiryu?
The guy with that name is already dead.
All right then, we'll kill you till you stay dead.
Who's here? Ah, Shishido!
Hey, who the hell are you?
Tell me, how'd you know I'd be here?
We cast a pretty wide net around Osaka, you know. These Kijin clan boys, they came from a place down by the bay. So, that means Patriarch Nishitani's there too.
Now hold up. If that's the case, let's just take the car and get out of here.
Oh, come on now. Let's warm up with these bitches first!
You little... Who you calling a bitch?
Ah, dude! I never thought I'd be happy to have Shishido hanging with me. Ooh. Really? Just a couple of hits is all it took? Oh, it's so weird to have Shishido, like, legit being our ally. Like, legit, not like, you know, temporarily or anything. He seems, like, really dedicated to, like, you know, the cause.
Ain't we like a couple old buddies? Who'd have thought?
Was this a good idea? Roughing up Kijin clan members for all to see. It's not a good look for you.
Well, that's why I got this mask. And besides, once we crush Patriarch Nishitani, no one can say shit about us. We just gotta do it quick. You and me.
What does Cyrano think about this?
The Cap's the one who tracked down Nishitani and sent me here. Said today's the day we put a stop to him. Gotta do it before he takes off again.
Right.
Huh. Now let's go give him an old school beatdown. I'm ready to roll. Hop in whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, God.
Wasn't sure if you knew Kiryu-san, but Patriarch Nishitani, he came up in the Jingon Mafia.
Oh.
He did.
You remember them? Korean gang that tangled with the Tojo for years and lost. He's one of their few survivors after they were gone for good. The other members all split off, and Nishitani covered up his past, started fresh in the Yakuza as a Japanese. He worked his way up, left a trail of blood behind him too. Tough, mean motherfucker. Once he was high enough on the ladder, he finally told everyone the truth. By that point, nobody in the Omi had the balls to say shit about it. Sure as hell not to the Kijin clan patriarch's face. Don't matter where you're from. The top Yakuza only gets there by being the toughest swinging dick around.
Why tell me this?
Ain't you have your own part in putting the Jingon in the ground? Nishitani learned you were the dragon of Dojima, and now he's a dog with a bone. He could murder you 100 times over and still hold a grudge. Bet there's plenty more just like him, aren't there?
Then I'll die as many times as I have to.
All so you can protect those scamps back in Okinawa, huh?
They've got nothing to do with you. Leave them out of this.
My bad. Guess we're not as good of buddies as I thought.
I think that Shishido genuinely respects us. Respects our drive and our resolve. Especially, like, you know, the fact that we're doing this for those kids.
The Kijin clan's hideout is in the back of the warehouse. Used to be managed by an Omi Alliance front.
So you've been here before then? If you've got a plan, spit it out already.
Neither of us like the runaround, do we? Well, Patriarch Nishitani's office is up there on the top floor. So the plan is we bust in the front, smack down any fools in our way, then beat the Patriarch to an inch of his life. Now we'll wing the rest.
Not a bad plan. But are you sure you want to do this? Wasn't Nishitani the model Kansai Yakuza in your eyes?
Gotta go above and beyond the ones you look up to. That's real maturity. Can't stay a starry-eyed kid forever.
If we weren't about to get our hands dirty, that'd almost sound poetic.
What took you so long, Kiryu? Can't remember the last time someone fucked me this hard. This time I'm going right for the jugular.
Better make this worth our while, Kijin clan. Ain't that right, Joryu?
Yeah, let's do this. How about this?
Alright, let's do it, Shishido! Yeet! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Yeah! Ha ha ha! You're next! And now you... and... oh, I missed. Sorry, Shishido, my bad. Alright. Next. They didn't have to make the doors glow.
You boys got any idea where the fuck you are?
Well, I mean, I think the more important question is, you got any idea who the fuck we are? What? I was like gravitating toward him. His pull was too magnetic.
I'm gonna put you both in the ground.
You're done, son.
Trying to stop us with this shit? I got more where that came from. Let's tear this place apart!
What I like is that it seems like Shishido is here because he wants revenge on Nishitani. We did see that one scene of, like, basically he got lucky, and it's the only reason he didn't die, like, you know, years ago when Nishitani was, like, you know, fucking torturing him. Don't know why he was just standing there, but he was.
They're here!
Yeah, you got the right attitude. You scared?
Well, you done okay for yourselves, but the fun stops now.
Ha ha ha. Woo! Good job, dude.
Hey, assholes! End of the line!
Thanks.
Goddamn. Brutal. Damn thing broke. Patriarch Nishitani's office is above us. Time to give him what's coming.
All right, Shishido, let's go! Dude, I am loving this team up.
Shishido! The building's on fire! Watase family associates are torching the place on Surno's orders.
Surno? He's here too?
Not the time. We got a job to finish before the place burns down.
Been waiting for you two. You in the Hanya mask. Did you really think you'd fool me? Huh, Shishido?
Guess nothing gets by you.
What are you trying to pull? What do you guys get out of the Omi tearing itself apart from the inside?
What do we get? Well, the castle was a nice, shiny prize. Captain Surno was mighty pleased, too.
But that was the goal, was it? And if you wanted money, the Watase family's already ranking it in. Whatever you wanted. Guess you wanted it bad enough to make an enemy out of the Kijin clan. It's late in the game, huh? It doesn't even have shit to do with Kazuma Kiryu being alive. Right, Kiryu? Enough with the charade. Show me your whole face. I knew it! The Dragon of Dojima! Well, fuck. I wish I could have bashed your head in while you were still in your prime.
Shishido, he's mine. Don't you lift a finger.
Got it. Show me how it's done then.
And what about you, Shishido? How are you connected to Kiryu? I take it Surino's in on this too. So the Watase family captain really agreed to this.
Does it really matter now?
Huh?
I'm about to beat you to a bloody pulp. Nothing personal. It's just a job. Besides, our last brawl left a bad taste in both our mouths, right? You don't seem to think you lost to me, and now you think you can win. So nothing's been settled.
Yeah, you're right. None of that other shit matters now, does it? The only thing I want to hear is the two of you begging for your lives. So scream good, you hear me?
Nishitani the Third. Let's do it! He is tough. Woo! Woo! And you're done, son!
Kiryu-san, we can get out this way.
All right, give me a hand. Nishitani's coming with us.
The guy knows exactly who you are now. He ain't forgetting what you did to the Jingon. Just leave him there.
Shut up! Just help me!
God damn it.
Kazuma Kiryu doesn't kill people.
The fire escape's that way. Open the door! I got Nishitani!
He killed him.
All right. That'll do it.
What are you? But why?
Why keep Nishitani alive? Much easier for us if he's dead.
What about Surino's words?
Just shut it! What's done is done! Besides, Captain Surino knows all about this.
He knew this?
Yeah, that's why he sent Shishido. He knew that Kiryu wouldn't kill him. But Shishido would.
Surino! You bastard! You were planning to kill Nishitani all along? Why? There was no need to go that far!
Afraid I disagree. He had to die. He wasn't worth sparing. Nishitani. He...
What?
A long while back, a young soldier ditched the family. He'd worked under me. The kid was a troublemaker. Former bike gang member, only 20 years old at the time. Leaving the family without permission is a major offense. And going too easy on him would have set a bad precedent. But he was still a kid. So I pretended to look for him, all the while planning to let it slide.
And then?
Nishitani said, he's gotta pay. Took it on himself to track the kid down. It wasn't even his family. He just heard about it from someone. Probably wanted to impress my boss. Everyone knew I planned to let it slide. By the time I heard the news and rushed over, his fingernails had been ripped out, his nose sliced off, belly covered in cuts and burns. Nishitani's trademark torture routine. Kid was beyond saving. Nishitani was gonna finish by burying him alive up in the mountains. That's when I put him out of his misery with a bullet to the head. Kid didn't need to suffer no more.
The Patriarchs tormented me plenty. In the Kijin clan's Coliseum, the losers and weaklings got pulled out. Then the Patriarch gave him the full treatment the Cap just mentioned. You had to do whatever it took to survive. That's why I already regret what I just did. He got off too easy. Should have taken my time before sending him to hell.
They had their reasons.
I agreed the second I heard the boss wanted to disband the Yakuza. But not for the higher-ups' tortured reasoning. There are other reasons why the Yakuza need to die out. Be better if we disappeared, than give monsters like Nishitani a chance to have their way.
All this would have been more convincing if you hadn't just tricked me into being an accomplice to murder.
Could be. We're monsters who ought to disappear too. We may act like we're better than the rest, but our shit stinks just as bad.
Kiryu is probably the one exception.
Anyways, well done, boys. We destroyed the head of the Kijin clan. Now we wait for our boss to be released. Ain't that right?
Yeah, let's do this!
Fuck, he's not dead! The Laughing Man. Oh my god. The man who erased his name. Final chapter.
Kiryu, I've just received word from Surano-san. Omare Nishitani III is dead, and the Kijin clan's base is burned down.
Surano was planning on killing him all along.
Yes. Eliminating Nishitani was necessary before the Omi Alliance's dissolution. No better way to guarantee his absence than death. You were the only one who didn't want that.
I wonder...
Disbanding the Omi Alliance and Tojo clan at the same time won't be bloodless. Killing Nishitani keeps it to a minimum.
Can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. That the idea? People in charge love that one.
I suppose so.
Remember that the Kijin clan are hitmen, practically the bosses of them. Nishitani had a lot of blood on his hands. If his death helps us, then so be it.
You think Watase and Daigo will feel the same way?
I'm sure they'll understand. At the very least. They sit above tens of thousands in their organizations. I imagine they had to make ruthless calculations on a daily basis. Would you impose some kind of penalty on Surano for his involvement in this? No, you wouldn't.
I just stopped by to report in that this part of the job's done. If you already heard it from Surano, I have nothing more to add.
At any rate, the biggest barrier to the Omi's dissolution is gone now. All that's left is to wait for Watase's release. Then watch as the Yakuza become a thing of the past. Why don't you leave Sotenbori for a bit? You just need to be back the day before Watase gets out.
You're asking me to hole up at the temple?
Not immediately. Go ahead and tie up any loose ends first. You must be exhausted. I suggest you stay with Akame-san tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll call it a day. Still some time before Watase's release. Once I'm ready, I'll meet up with Hanawa and head back to the temple. Well, I've done all that I want to do in like the last few episodes, so I think I'll head straight to the temple. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, we've got at least like one, like, you know, like dungeon, or like not really a dungeon, but like one like fighting area left.
Would you mind returning to the temple for a bit?
Return to the temple.
Yeah, I've got nothing left to do.
I'm not surprised. You'll be leaving Osaka for a while then. Just sit tight until Watase is released.
Huh. Deceased. Meanwhile, in Ijincho, Yokohama. Oh, right. Bleach Japan is going on. I remember that's from Yakuza 8. Well, it's a 7. I keep thinking because 8's the new one. Gomijule's counterfeiting plant is destroyed in a fire. The Daidoji officer in citizen liberty chair is ousted. Tokyo Governor Ryo Aoki is chosen as an unlikely successor. With the Ome Alliance behind him, Aoki strong-arms his way to the top. Masumi Arakawa, acting captain of the Ome Alliance, comes to Osaka. The night before Masaru Watare's release from prison.
Oh, fuck! What do you mean we don't have as much booze as we thought? Ah, forget it. Just bring everything we got. I'll make it worth your while. And then some. No shit. Soranohan. Been too long, man. Busy lately, I take it?
I've been, yeah. After tomorrow, I can finally relax.
Really? But the chairman's finally stepping down when Captain Watase gets back. We'll be celebrating that tomorrow, too. Ain't the Watase family about to be even busier?
Suppose you got me there.
But still, Patriarch Nishitani would have been the one cheering loudest for Captain Watase taking the reins. But now look where we are. Patriarch got iced in a goddamn raid, and nobody can find this Kiryu guy who did it. You ask me, I'd want to know what the fuck's going on.
We're all on the hunt for the asshole. Burns my guts what happened. I owe a lot to the late Patriarch.
Owe him. You.
What? I say something weird?
I guess in his way he did take a liking to you, didn't he? Yeah, the Patriarch rode your ass like a prize pony. But at least it made you tough as nails, huh? Boy, I bet he broke you real good. Mind and body both.
He was the model Kansai Yakuza. It was an honor, him taking a liking to me.
The boss must be bent out of shape over Nishitani, too. So put on a happy face when we meet him, all right?
Was already gonna. See ya.
Tell you what makes me bent out of shape. Is lying to fellow Omi.
Well, suck it up. You think my ass ain't on the line here, too? You'll be the first one to blow when the announcement's made.
Honestly, I can't tell who's gonna do what tomorrow. Been a while since I felt this kind of chill down my spine.
What about Kiryu-san?
Still with the Daidoji. Should be coming back to Osaka soon.
Only one day left. It's finally upon us, Kiryu-san.
I'm meditating.
Very well. Don't mind me then.
It's all right. Nice thing about meditation is you can do it anytime, any place.
The Daidoji once found the news of the Yakuza's dissolution unimportant, but the winds have changed course, haven't they? I wasn't sure if you knew. Governor Ryo Aoki has ousted Ogi Kubo-sensei and succeeded him as chair of the Citizens Liberal Party. Politician by day, Yakuza puppeteer by night. That's how he got the authority to fit the collar snug over the Omi and Tojo both. He's young, and he's after sweeping power. Of course, the Daidoji are none too pleased with that. But the dissolution of the Omi alliance tomorrow would also be a big blow to Aoki.
So,
that means the job you're doing will be beneficial to the faction. And when you factor in the 50 billion in assets we received from the Watase family, you've done more for the Daidoji than anyone. And they called you a freeloader.
you know, it looks cheap to let money do all the talking.
You're also owed a debt of gratitude for saving my life. Though I suppose that's my own cross to bear.
Yep.
What's with you? You're awful misty-eyed today.
Close communication between workers and management is fundamental to an organization's smooth operation.
Gotta write that one down.
On that note, once your work is finished, I think you ought to relax for a while. I'll start pestering my superiors to get you a reward of some kind.
A reward?
It must drive you crazy to be stuck in here. How about a vacation, all by yourself? It'd be a nice change of pace. Naturally, you'll avoid Okinawa and Kamurocho. But we'll try to accommodate anywhere else you'd like to go.
Oh, and this is how he gets to Hawaii for, like, Yakuza 8. Oh, nice.
A vacation, huh?
I gather this isn't something you think about often, but give it a try. Is there anywhere you might like to visit?
Well, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Any particular reason?
Something Yumi said once. She wanted to get married there.
Oh.
It just came out one day while we were goofing around.
Yeah.
You mean Yumi Sawamura, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Haruka Sawamura's mother. The love of your life.
Anala Hill Memorial Church.
Hmm?
Yumi always talked about going there when she was working nights in the city. She'd grown up way out in the country, at an orphanage called Sunflower.
And this church? It's in Hawaii?
Before I die, I'd like to leave Japan. And bring this there.
Oh.
It's the only gift I've ever given her.
I had no idea. You were such a romantic, Kiryu-san.
Anawa,
Yes?
that's personal.
Right. Oh. Sorry to pry. Bad habit of mine.
We were never engaged. Back then, I just couldn't ever tell her how I felt. By the time I finally found the words, she was on her deathbed.
Kiryu-san.
Forget I said anything. Hawaii just popped into my head, that's all. Besides, we've got tomorrow to worry about first. Who knows what'll happen when a room full of Yakuza hear about the dissolution.
Your reward doesn't need to be Hawaii. It doesn't even need to be travel. Is there anything else that you want?
I'm the man who erased his life and his name. I don't want anything. Even if I did, you couldn't give it to me.
Truthfully, I do know what you want. But the one thing I can't do is let you see the kids in Okinawa.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. He gave up everything for them, and it's the one thing he wants. But it's the one thing he can't have. Back in Sotenbori. Guess I'll stay with Akame again. Ah, finish up business. Okay, well, why are they making me finish up my business twice? Either way, since, you know, obviously we're, looks like we're about to, finish up the game here. I think that I'll... Oh, wait. No, we got something.
There you are.
You're here too, Tsuruno?
Yeah, been waiting for you.
Sure has. Practically waltzed in like he owned the place and said he'd wait till you showed. Even though I told him I was working. Been a real pain in my ass.
Oh, fucking right already. Quit your yapping, will you?
So what is it? What brought you here?
Don't worry, nothing major. Just thought I'd give you a rundown about tomorrow. Got some stuff to explain. Not here, though. We'll meet the boss tomorrow at a construction site on the edge of Sotenbori. Gonna be fresh out of the joint. We'll slap a suit on him, then head to Omi Alliance HQ.
Does he know I'm coming?
Yeah, our lawyers filled him in. Told him all about you, including that you were with us when we offed Nishitani.
You did, huh?
And about that, I'm sorry I kept you in the dark.
So that's what you wanted to explain.
Don't get me wrong. I got no regrets about it happening. If I could do it over, I'd still kill him. But I tricked you into getting your hands dirty. Then I told you he was a piece of shit that got what was coming to him. Didn't even apologize neither. Well, from where I'm sitting now, I think that was pretty lousy. After tomorrow, I'm gonna be an ex-Yakuza. No rank, no title. Getting a bow from that kind of nobody probably don't do much for you. But still, I'm real goddamn sorry.
You and me, we've both led the life. We've been told time and again that sorry's not good enough. So you bow, but you don't really expect to be forgiven. Am I wrong? We'll carry the weight of the things we've done for the rest of our lives. Not like we have any other choice. That's not gonna change when the Omi and Tojo are broken up either.
So I take it I don't have your forgiveness then, huh?
Lift your head already.
Lift your head up already. You made your point.
No. It stays down until you say you forgive me.
Fine. You're forgiven.
Really?
So, that all you wanted to talk about?
No. I do have one piece of good news.
Hmm?
Some intruders showed up at Omi HQ not too long ago. One of them used to be Tojo. Name's Ichiban Kasuga. You know him? Just got out of prison after 18 years.
I think I've heard of him. I was locked up at that time too, but he was in a different prison. Any idea why he'd break into Omi HQ?
Kasuga used to work for Masumi Arakawa. Like a lost dog, he went right on back to Kamurocho after he got out. And that's when Arakawa shot him.
Shot him?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Arakawa was pretending to be a Tojo traitor in front of the Omi Alliance. Had to shoot his own former loyal in cold blood just to keep up the act. If he didn't, some other Omi probably would have killed the guy anyway. But Arakawa hit him, so he just barely survived. Shot him to save him, more or less.
Hell of a stunt.
Then Kasuga found out about Arakawa's true intentions. The dissolution plan. Everything. So once he got the call from his precious Papa Arakawa-san, he came running over to Osaka. He'll be on our side at the announcement tomorrow.
Will he make for good muscle?
Here he went toe-to-toe with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima. Of course, Kasuga had a handful of buddies with him.
You weren't kidding about the good news.
No one knows what'll happen once the cat's out of the bag. Not many guys around we can trust, you know. But Patriarch Watase and the Tojo clan's 6th chairman are ready for every Omi in that room to see this as a declaration of war. Our job's to protect the two of them and see the dissolution through.
Understood. If they're in a tight spot, I'll step in. That 50 billion included a bodyguard fee, didn't it?
We're much obliged. Take your time and rest up for tomorrow, Kiryu-san.
Oh, so good. Might be the last bit of free time I have. Better finish up anything I wanted to do. You'll be able to, after this, you'll no longer be able to roam freely. Okay, well, with that, I think we will call it an episode, and next time, we're gonna finish up The Man Who Erased His Name. Oh, I'm super excited to see the ending. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you're not already. Ring the bell for all them notifications is. And, until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Hey there, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you consider subscribing to my Patreon so I can keep making awesome videos like the one you just saw. The link will be in the description below, and as always, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day.